Hey, welcome to the weekly wrap only on Ken's 5 Plus. I'm your host, Audrey Gotzlow. We want to get you up to date on some of the biggest story of the week so you can stay in the know. At number 5 in our countdown, the buzz across the country, a $1.8 billion jackpot, the second biggest in U.S. history, and one of the winning tickets was sold just up the road in Fredericksburg at Biggs. The store only opened its doors a few months ago in late February. Store manager Melanie Carter's team improvised the sign on its front door. The permanent one will be there soon. Congrats to the winner at Biggs. All right, and at number 4, Facebook is forking out a lot of money. The social media giant has started to pay its $725 million settlement over allegations the platform didn't properly handle over U.S. data. Several lawsuits claim Facebook allowed information to get to third parties without permission. Anyone who used Facebook at any time between May 2007 and December 2022 was eligible for some of that settlement. Users receiving a payout will get an email notification a few days before the money is issued. It's definitely Halloween time at Fiesta, Texas. This year's Fright Fest kicked off with plenty of thrills and chills for the whole family. Ken's 5's Danny Hermosillo went by for a sneak peek, but be warned, there are a few scenes that are not for the squeamish, so watch out if you dare.
Cry! You can run, but you can never hide.
It's 7 p.m. and the monsters have arrived.
Children, hear your scream!
Dozens of demons disembark from the terror train and immediately send chills down the spines of thrill seekers. Some get more than they bargained for. It may be scary, but it's fun. This year, Fiesta Texas has come up with some new ways to spook the crowd.
And this year we pulled out all the stops. 6 haunted houses, 6 scare zones, more than 9 different shows throughout the day.
If the Saw movies give you nightmares, this haunted house will tear them to shreds. Over at the Conjuring Haunted House, people who are scared by Annabelle say they want none of this.
I've had some time to calm down from it, and it's an absolute like an assault on your senses, like in a good way, I guess. Like very loud, a lot of jump scares. Yeah. It was pretty good.
We've been coming every year. We've been coming like since I was little, and this has been one of the best.
With so many cool rides and attractions, how do you know where to start? Well, Fright Fest is lighting the way with this cool interactive lantern that brings up a map of all the good stuff.
Follow the map and you'll find your way to some of Fiesta Texas's more traditional scare tactics that come from their hair-raising rides. If screaming ain't your thing, there's plenty of less stressful attractions. Whatever rattles your coffin, Fright Fest is sure to provide. At Fiesta Texas, Danny Hermosillo, Ken's 5.
That looks scary and fun. The weekly wrap is back after this.
Go ahead. Take a look at the faces of San Antonio Zone. When you look into their eyes, you see passion, you see hard work, you see familia. Generations of people who embody a rich culture of respect, honor, and originality. We're all in San Antonio, but more importantly, San Antonio is in us. It's what makes us special. It's why we're proud to be San Antonio's own.
A broken vehicle fixed after 5 months of no help.
Ken's 5 made it 100% better.
A busted windshield fixed after getting the runaround from a contractor.
And you guys did it. Y'all were amazing.
A much-needed tax refund this man couldn't access. Yep, fixed.
Ken's 5 actually helped me out quite a lot, actually.
Have a consumer problem you can't solve? Call Ken's. Weekdays at 6 on Ken's 5.
Got a problem, call Ken's. They will solve the problem.
My name is Sue Kalberg, and I am a journalist for Ken's 5 for 22 years. I think it's been an awesome privilege to be able to work in the town that I grew up in. My uncle, Rex Stanley, was the very first guy hired at Ken's 5. From the beginning, I said, you can get paid for that? Let me in. It fills my heart to be a part of the Ken's family, because the Ken's family is the San Antonio family.
I am San Antonio's own Sue Kalberg.
want to get you breaking news right now.
Here, let me show you the police activity.
New insight into a deadly police shooting.
We just got an update from fire officials. We'll continue to keep you updated.
Stream extended coverage, live or on demand, right here on KENS 5+.
Welcome back. At number 3 in the countdown, the Texas Education Agency issuing new guidance on a state law that requires parental consent before students receive health care services. It comes after districts said it prohibited them from simply offering Band-Aids and led to a 5-year-old even being sent home covered in vomit in Beaumont because his mom had not signed that specific form. Under the new guidance, school staff can provide general caretaking like a change of clothes or first aid. Now, schools must notify parents of all services and allow them to opt out of health-related services. And at number 2, a federal judge is blocking President Trump's attempt to remove Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook. Now, this comes just days before the next meeting of the Federal Reserve that will set key interest rates. The president says Cook's firing stems from allegations of mortgage fraud. A federal judge ruled these allegations weren't a sufficient legal cause for Cook's firing. Cook denies any wrongdoing. And most local students are now about a month into the school year and pretty well established in those daily routines. And as KENS 5's Jeremy Baker reports, what kids eat can actually have a huge impact on how good their grades are.
Kids need to eat healthy food and drink healthy drinks, especially to prevent things like childhood obesity and diabetes in the future, but also to give them enough energy to get through the school day, not just for meals, but snacks too.
I think it's great to have routines. However, kids kind of are the leader here. You tell them what to eat, they say how much. So I think it's good to always have something on hand if in case they do get hungry faster.
Christus Children's recommends creating a balanced diet by following the U.S. Department of Agriculture's My Plate and similar food guides designed for children.
Create a healthy plate, which implies dividing the plate, half of the plate fruits and vegetables, and then a fourth with protein, and the other fourth with the amount of grains.
The CDC says across the U.S., most kids consume as much as half of their daily calories at school. The School Nutrition Association says breakfast truly is the most important meal of the day, with students eating breakfast daily scoring an average of 17.5% higher on standardized math tests. They also show up to class by attending 1.5 more days per year than students that don't eat breakfast.
Meal prepping is very important, and as much as you incorporate and let the kids participate, they're going to be more prone to eat the food that they prepare.
When it comes to drinks, sugary sodas are a no-no.
I wouldn't recommend any soda at all. Soda has about the same amount of sugar as a candy bar. You wouldn't give your kid 2 candy bars with lunch, so you probably shouldn't give them soda with lunch either.
For more advice from the CDC, USDA, and Christus Children's about nutrition and healthy meals that you can have your child take to school, check out this story on KENS5.com. Jeremy Baker, KENS 5.
All right, stick with us. A weekly wrap is back after this.
Go ahead. Take a look at the faces of San Antonio Zone. When you look into their eyes, you see passion, you see hard work, you see familia, generations of people who embody a rich culture of respect, honor, and originality. We're all in San Antonio, but more importantly, San Antonio is in us. It's what makes us special. It's why we're proud to be San Antonio's own.
Talked to this police officer, and she told me to call KENS 5.
Every week, KENS 5 is looking out for San Antonio's own.
The next day after you left, they sent a professional AC guy, and my AC's working now.
If you've been wronged by someone,
it was shocking. Clearly something went wrong.
Or a business,
I couldn't believe it was happening.
Just call KENS. Weekdays at 6, only on KENS 5.
I got my vehicle back. I'm rolling again, so call KENS 5 to help you if you need help too.
Born and raised on the northwest side of San Antonio, Texas. Generations of my family have been from this part of Texas. I have Fiesta roots, I have Spurs roots, I have Texas Fighter roots. Played basketball at Clark. Basketball was a huge part of my life for 16 years. My comfort dish, a plate of chilaquiles with salsa verde. Well, I grew up watching KENS 5. I am who I am because of this beautiful city. I hope that they can find a sense of pride knowing that their creation is helping deliver them the most important news of the day. I'm Alicia Nieves, and I'm proud to be from this beautiful city.
If you want a meal that will make you say,
"So good!"
That is fantastic.
Catch Neighborhood Eats, where we find the best local restaurants. Streaming now on Kent's 5 Plus.
A sacred tribute to the 344 firefighters who made the ultimate sacrifice on September 11, 2001. Hundreds of people participated in the San Antonio 110 Memorial Climb at the Alamodome on Thursday to honor those who have fallen. At Ken's 5's Ronnie Accor has a look.
It's hard to fathom for most people what 9/11 was like for a first responder. But for the first responders and the families of first responders that we spoke to who are doing the San Antonio Memorial Climb today, it's a day of reflection every single year on 9/11. Every single step, totaling 110 flights of stairs, matters on 9/11.
What they did, 24 years ago. They were scared. They had all their uniform on, and it was a stressful day, you can say. And then I just wanted to commemorate that,
24 years after the Twin Towers fell, first responders across the area gathered at the Alamodome to honor the 344 firefighters who lost their lives in the line of duty. Jennifer Pozo Manning is joining her daughter, who's a firefighter, for their second year.
I actually decided to join the military on 9/11, so for me 9/11 is very sentimental. And then her being fired, she is like, hey, let's climb the tower. And I was like, sure, why not? So we did it last year, and it's something that we do want to continue on as a family.
Those sentiments shared no matter the age or kind of first responder.
So I'm here to pay my respects and honor all the fallen from 9/11. And, I have my son out here with me. He wants to be a firefighter just like Daddy. So it's good to get him started early, and so he can see, what's going on out here today.
Because today,
we may not be doing the same thing they were doing that day, but we're doing it for them because they gave up their life for it.
Rania Cork, Ken's 5.
And we definitely thank everyone for their sacrifices. Hard to believe, 24 years this week. All right, and at number 1 in our countdown, an arrest has been made in the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk, who was shot and killed Wednesday at an event at a college campus in Utah. President Trump broke the news Friday morning, saying on Fox and Friends, quote, with a high degree of certainty, that suspect is in custody. The alleged suspect has been identified as 22-year-old Tyler Robinson, who authorities say did not agree with the viewpoints of Kirk. Authorities say Robinson confessed to his father about the shooting, and his father confided in a pastor who had ties to law enforcement, who then took that tip to the U.S. Marshals. Robinson was taken in. He's now being held on multiple charges. Kirk leaves behind a wife and 2 young children. And of course, you can follow the very latest on that story and any other story on kens5.com. Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of the Weekly Wrap, only on Ken's 5 Plus. We'll see you next week. Bye, guys.